swaying. Pickup out front runs with a prayer. Sun beats down, take what's fair. Mud on my boots, truth in my heart. Don't fit clean, never fell apart. Run down road, call it art. You can't fade where you start. Yeah, 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 yeah. Morning coffee in a chipped up cup. Laugh a little when the well runs tough. Callous grip, I hold my part. Life turns hard, I don't fall apart. Mud on my boots, truth in my heart. Don't fit clean, never fell apart. Run down road, call it all. You can't fade where you start. Whoa, yeah. Heads high, dust in our veins. Just enough pride, won't ever change. Mud on my boots, truth in my heart. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Let the red dirt stay, I play my part. Hey, can you hear me out there, buddy? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let me tell you what it looks like where I come from. I roll out of bed, boots on my feet. Sun cracks the sky, steam rises off the heat. Coffee in a mug, black as yesterday's oil. Hands got lines from the land I toiled. Look at me sideways, see the cuts and scars. Everyone earned under 300 stars. Listen, I don't gripe, I just haul and fix. This ain't the kind of life you can fake with a slick. Every shovelful's heavy, man, but it pays. I measure my worth in sweat and hard days. I got dirt under my nails. That's my proud little tale. Digging through the rock, cows just remind me. Now the silver spoon sitting behind me. Dropped out the school, my hands know math. Add all the hours, subtract what I lack. You say you're tough, come and try my road. See if you don't crack with a blue-collar load. Neighbor's got my back, I got his too. We build it all up, but my heart's in this dirt. Call it a curse, but it's how life works. Gritting my teeth, red clay on my sleeve. A farm boy soul with nothing up my sleeve. I got dirt under my nails. That's my proud little tale. Esto es mi vida, trabajo real. El sol quemando mi piel, pero sigo igual. Cansado tal vez, pero no voy a huir. Aquí es parado y aquí quiero morir. I got dirt under my nails. I sometimes never sail. I got to let them know the that's my proud little face.
Sun comes up on a gravel drive, boots by the door, coffee on fire, sweat-stained cap. I step outside, barn cats scatter, roosters loud cry. Pick up my tools, put on my jeans. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Heart full of grin between. You call me stubborn, but I've never been mean. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Trucks roll past, city boys wait, wallets fat, but they frown every day. I patch the fence, call the cows by name. Mama's old biscuits, old sweet tea for the pain. The judge from a window, I work in the sun. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Heart full of grit, nothing in between. Call me stubborn, but I've never been mean. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Could've left, ran off someday, but in sweat, they're in my veins. Simple and steady, that's how I'll stay. Take my pride, you'll just get hate. Bills beat up, scars on my skin, stories in counts, proof where I've been. Long days fade by the porch like lean. Miles standing strong, head held serene. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Heart full of grit, nothing in between. Call me stubborn, but I've never been mean. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean.
Hey there, neighbor, you laugh my overalls, sitting on the tailgate, spitting in the dirt. You call me country, say I got nothing at all. all, but you keep staring as your car still won't work. You see grease-stained fingers, a sunburned neck, but you don't see the smarts it takes to check how the river's moving, where the fish are hiding, turning busted parts into something that's riding. They call me simple, but I got it figured out. Yeah, I got it figured out. Let them whisper, let them down. I got it figured out. Yeah. Girl, you roll your eyes when I'm in that fence, saying all your city friends are oh so wise. But who's gonna fix it when the road gets rough? Who's gonna haul you home when your plans go bust? I see you smirk, then you lean in close. Can you show me how to tie that knot? Sure, I suppose. Life's small, but you don't see the scale. It's full of heart, hard work, and a little bit of hell. So next time you judge what you think I'm about, just remember, I got it figured out. They call me simple, but I got it figured out. Yeah, I got it figured out. I got it figured out.
Crickets calling, slow crawl of summer sweat. Pickups park, porch swinging sides. Something simmering, push your hands and head. Old boots tapping out the warning sky. Wash around my knees, heartbeat at the leaves. Every flame tells a family story. Every flame tells a family story. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm smoke curling, hum on haunted wire. Old radio rattle, loose lids on jars. Pebble prayer, lost in flickering fire. Silent laughter, scars and guitar. Ashes at my ankles, faces lit and lean. Memory murmur, tracing out the scene. Every flame tells a family story. Every flame tells a family story. Embers in a circle, bourbon in my breath. Skin knees knocking, dirt in every drain. From the distant, never caring about the rest. Tonight I'm tied to my team. Hands held higher, friends ride the breeze. This old world slows down to a southern squeeze. Every flame tells a family story. Every flame tells a family story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa. leather laps linger low and long. I'm just sitting, soaking up what I trust, wishing it would hang on strong. Every flame tells a family story. Every flame tells a family story. Truck in the drive, you roll your eyes, I just smile. Boots kick off, dust on the floor. Redneck, you spit, heard it before. Call me what you want, say it loud, say it rough. I call myself free, dirt under these cuts. Call me what you want, this thing's a bit, but not enough to make me run from me. Old pickups paint, meaning like my bride. Cracked hands wave as you cruise by. Coke can opens, tailgate tunes, so you shake your head, I howl at the moon. Call me what you want, say it loud, say it rough. I talk myself free, dirt under these cuts. Call me what you want, it stings a bit, but not enough to make me run from me. Yeah, ain't about labels, ain't about blame. It's just about truth, sweat my name. Better to stand in the crowd, living too big, feeling too proud. Welcome to my backyard, boys, hope you brought your boots. Ain't much use for pretty shoes or walking in press suits. Your cameraman's already stuck in mud, look at that. You're asking for a monster, I'll hand you a wildcat. Y'all whisper about danger, think you're brave for the show, but you run quick as a rabbit if you hurt a real crow. You say you want adventure, some drama to reveal, but nobody gets fed out here on what you folks call real. Counting down for action, pointing at the map, but you wouldn't last the morning if you tangled in this trap. Ain't like what you seen on your show. This here takes more than acting tough for a cameo.
can't fake what I know. Ain't like what you've seen on your show. You're looking for a money shot, but fussing with your gear, talking up credentials. But your sweat stained with fear, you want a million folks to see you firing your gun. But true ain't no come from staging it for fun. I patched my own wounds, got scars, stiff scripts, lost a good hat to a creek, and buddies on hunting trips that wait for the camera. Ain't the signal we use, or miss the sign, get lost, out you always lose. Script cut it, patch it up at the desk, but Mother Nature's got a story you can't finesse. Ain't like what you seen on your show. This here takes more than acting tough for a cameo. You can roll that tape, but you can't fake what I know. Ain't like what you seen on your show. This ain't dress up or pretend. Back home, the only audience is what you catch in your hands. No rewinds, no makeup, no. Let's take that again. Come fuck off. You want survival? Come back when you're ready to learn. You seen on your show. You keep rolling those credits, but I'll be here when you go. You can roll that tape, but you can't fake what I know. Ain't like what you seen on your show. Welcome to my backyard, boys. Hope you brought your boots. Ain't much use for pretty shoes or walking in press suits. Your cameraman's already stuck in mud, look at that. You're asking for a monster, I'll hand you a wildcat. Y'all whisper about danger, think you're brave for the show, but you run quick as a rabbit if you hurt a real crow. You say you want adventure, some drama to reveal, but nobody gets fed out here on what you folks call real. Counting down for action, pointing at the map, but you wouldn't last the morning if you tangled in this trap. Ain't like what you seen on your show. This here takes more than acting tough for a cameo. You can roll that tape, but you can't fake what I know. Ain't like what you've seen on your show. You're looking for a money shot, but fussing with your gear, talking up credentials. But your sweat stained with fear, you want a million folks to see you firing your gun. But true ain't no come from staging it for fun. I patched my own wounds, got scars, stiff scripts, lost a good hat to a creek, and buddies on hunting trips that wait for the camera. Ain't the signal we use, or miss the sign, get lost, out you always lose. Script cut it, patch it up at the desk, but Mother Nature's got a story you can't finesse. Ain't like what you seen on your show. This here takes more than acting tough for a cameo. You can roll that tape, but you can't fake what I know. Ain't like what you seen on your show. This ain't dress up or pretend. Back home, the only audience is what you catch in your hands. No rewinds, no makeup, no. Let's take that again. Come fuck her. You want survival? Come back when you're ready to learn. You seen on your show. You keep rolling those credits, but I'll be here when you go. You can roll that tape, but you can't fake what I know. Ain't like what you seen on your show. Morning, same old door, rolled up sleeves, counting days, cubicle walls closing in, fingers tapping fake hello, empty laughs under tying grins, screens burning, time suits passing by. Can't remember what I came here for. Dull hum, missing some. Then serve in their office. No hands full of grease, heart with pride. This is where I belong. Boss breathing hard down my neck, clock ticking, spine getting tight. Coffee cold, windows shut, numbers climbing, I'm falling flat. Friday came, turned my badge in, head held high, didn't look back. Door swung wide, air on my skin, that life waiting outside. Rather rule in my garage than serve in their office. No hands full of grease, heart with pride. This is where I belong. Walked out clean, steel-toed boots, sun in my eyes, world turned right. Rusted wrenches, faded sign. Found my name, found my father, rule in my garage, then served in their office. No hands full of grease, heart with pride. This is where I belong. Yeah, this is where I belong. In a busted Dodge. Saturday mornings, oil stains on my jeans. Didn't need no guidance counselor to tell me what I mean. My diploma's written in dirt and grease. I learned it all underneath cut earns my degree. Yeah, my diploma's written in dirt and grease. Ooh, oh yeah. Working late, radio's playing low. Carburetors open, letting black rivers flow. Some folks read the books, but I tune by ear. Got a PhD in making old trucks cheap. My diploma's written in dirt and grease. I learned it all underneath these sleeves. Every callus, every cut earns my degree. Yeah, my diploma's written in dirt and grease. Oh, you know what I mean. Turn the wrench, feel the burn, sweat rolls down my shirt, grit on the nails, wisdom in the work. Life ain't fancy, but the ride is true. Give me a socket wrench, I'll see it through. I don't wear no cap, didn't buy no gown, but this pride in this toolbox never back down. My diploma's written in dirt and grease. Yeah, my diploma's written in dirt and grease. Oh, sing it now. Engine roar through the door, just another Saturday night. Didn't come to find no love, just came to see the fight between steel and dirt when she caught my eye. Mud on her boots, stars in my eyes. She's yelling louder than the crowd. Monster trucks and summer skies. Something different about tonight. Mud on her boots, stars in my eyes. Beer in hand, in the stands, she knows every driver's name, pointing out the custom builds like she's running this whole game. Ain't never seen nothing like the way she makes me feel insane. Mud on her boots, stars in my eyes. She's yelling louder than the crowd. Monster trucks and summer skies. Something different about tonight. Mud on her boots, stars in my eyes. parking lot dust. Just me and her, worlds are blurred, feel like my heart might bust. Southern nights, arena lights, everything just feels so right. Never thought I'd find my heart at a demolition fight, but here we are. Mud on her boots, stars in my eyes. She's yelling louder than the crowd. Monster trucks and somber skies. Something different about tonight. Mud on her boots, stars in my eyes. Stains, laces, faded jeans, busted knuckles tell the truth, wrench in my hand, fighting rust, sweat dripping off my roots. That old green hood's been open all week, drive belts cracked and worn, headlights off past midnight, but the engine's gotta be reborn. Radiator hisses out like a hard day's sigh. Chains clatter, my thoughts unwind as time slips by. Pulling hard on that stubborn bolt cuss, and that gritted gear, slide guitar echoes my heart. Ain't no giving up here. Under the grind I find my pride. Life comes apart, then it crawls in line. Ain't nothing easy, but I see the light. Hands full of grease, soul full of fight. Sometimes you gotta tear it all down to build it back right. Piece by piece I stand my ground. Yeah, that's my kind of life. Starter kicks like a stubborn past, keeps pushing back at me. Lost a few springs along the road, but I keep turning keys. Manual smeared and wrinkled, dog-eared on page 92. Every scar under this hood, I wear a few of them too. Flywheel spins, the hope I hold, bloody resolve in every hole. Pick up the slack, one bolt at a time. Slide guitar answers line for line. I falter a line or a grind. I find my pride. Life comes apart, then it crawls in line. Ain't nothing easy, but I see the light. Hands full of grease, soul full of fight. Sometimes you gotta tear it all down to build it back right. Piece by piece I stand my ground. Yeah, that's my kind of sun peeks over the barn, I wipe my brow and grin. That old machine coughs and roars, now we're both rolling again. Patchwork repairs in metal and bone, welded with grit and time. Slide guitar cradles my voice, rebuilding one more time. Steam curling up in the dawn, yeah. Spins a tune, only the faithful hear. Sometimes you mend just what you can and learn to stand a working man. Sometimes you gotta tear it all down to build it back right. Piece by piece I stand my ground. Yeah, that's my kind of life. Oh yeah, la la la.
double door swing wide. Eyes on my Levi's, smirks from the other side. Pressed linen and perfume hanging sharp in the air. Hostess raises an eyebrow like I don't belong there. Long white tablecloths, silver shining so bright. Napkins folded sharper than a Friday night fight. I catch their snickers over polished champagne. Let them lift their pinkies, I'm not one to explain. Waiter with a frown, asking if I'm lost. I smile and settle in, counting up the cost. Muttered judgments trickle through the candlelight. Every glance like a challenge, every laugh like a dare. But I carry something heavier than what I wear. Your silk tie don't make you better than me. I burn every stain, every scar you see. You can keep your high chair and fancy degree. Your silk tie don't make you better than me. All in my speech, sun on my skin it shows. Hands built for steering trucks and carrying roads. You toast your small talk, hiding smiles behind glass. But your eyes can't help but watch when real grit walks past. You joke about hard work, think it's all in the mind. But I do my limit on the clock, not on borrowed time. I'll take a plate of simple, never cared for gold. Seen more heart in one night than you ever hold. You wanna measure a man by the threads he buys, but you look in the mirror, I see your disguise. Your silk tie don't make you better than me. I've earned every stain, every scar you see. You can keep your high chair and fancy degree. Your silk tie don't make you better than me. Say what you want, I ain't backing down. Raised on backbone, I praise from this cloud. Yeah. You shake my calloused hand and you try to smile. Never waltzed in the won't test me, won't boots. Not a single mile, so keep your judgment shining. Still shining under your crystal light. I'll raise my head higher every single night. Your silk tie don't make you better than me. I've earned every stain, every scar you see. You can keep your high chair and fancy degree. Your silk tie don't make everything.
Coffee cooling in a weathered thermos. Steel toe step, sunrise coming up slow. Them prints in red mud, no need for talking. Wind whips, chewed up shirts, and oil stained soles. You call this rough? Well, this is honest. Sunburnt backs and grit under my rain. Pipe clang echo, someone's cussing in the morning. I catch myself whistling, hear my granddad sing. You say get out, find bigger things. But I learned more in this mess than your books can show. Down below, sky wide of chances. Nothing easy, nothing old. If you wanna know who I am, find the truth in old calluses. Every scar, every hard-earned glory. Look close, these hands tell my story. Shoulders stiff by noon, head filled road with thunder, mud cake thick, not a tie in sight. Lunch on tailgate, stories thrown like hammers, laugh about payroll bills and barroom fights. You look for polish, I look for substance. The shine fades quick when the work day ends. I'll take sweat over empty promises. Northern wind don't break the bend, my friends. You measure work in numbers and columns. I watch the sun fall, nothing left to prove. You wanna see by come stand in my boots, line by line in the scar up glory. If you're still wondering why, don't worry. Look close, these hands tell my story. Push pens, chase suits and chatter, soft hands counting wind, sipping bourbon neat. But out here every grain of dirt is proof I never learned to feed. So next time you ask where I belong, remember sweat stains last longer than fame. In every crack and cold on its glory, its flame, these hands tell my story. "6 a.m. coffee, boots on the porch, hands stained with work I can't afford. Rain on 10, radio humming low, see your fancy car rolling down my road. You don't wave eyes, stuck on my feelings, but this dirt's my pride. It's the only shield. You're laughing at my pickup, sneer at my old barn. But every scar's a memory, every mile earned hard. May not have much, but what I got is mine. Sweat and ground, drive the line. Talk all you want behind drawn up blinds. But what I got is mine. Fence posts leaning like tired friends. No man's land meant where my land ends. You pass by quick like you can't stand the view. Don't see the sunsets, ain't felt these blues. Proud of my dirt roots, run deep down. Can't wash it off, that's what keeps me around. Heard what you call me, thought it'd burn. But this ground is honest, and respect's hard earned. May not have much, but what I got is mine. Sweat and ground, drive the line. Talk all you want behind drawn up blinds. May not have much, but what I got is mine. you keep your distance. Yes, that's fine. I'll be here working through my next sunrise. May not have much, but what I got is mine, mine.
Come in before the sun gets up, boots tapping to the floor, coffee in my cup. Old man Earl's already shooting the shit, radio blaring, gotta get after it. Half the town rolling in, pissed about the grind, dropping the keys off, talking down every time. Fancy shoes talking like they own the shop. Hand me the invoice, never give it a stop. Some lady with a Benz too good to say hi, rolls her eyes at the stains and the grease right by. I nod and say man, but inside I curse. Ain't nothing clean comes out from under this dirt. Why y'all scared of a little bit of work? My dirty hands keep your world turning jerk. Young kid comes in, new town's neck. Car don't start, but he's quick to disrespect. Nose in the air, calls me dumb to my face, but when the job's done, he cashes in with grace. SUV stuck, just needs some air. Lady screams like I tore her damn head. Drop their right off and look at me twice, act like my calloused hands are some kind of vice. But who's got their back when the engine dies? Why y'all scared of a little bit of work? My dirty hands keep your world turning jerk. Every scratch, every scar, every bead of sweat, just another day I don't regret. These hands built what they can't understand. Keep laughing at the guy who fixes your van. Why y'all scared of a little bit of work? My dirty hands keep you wild turning jerk, jerk.
Engine turns again, wheeling towards that shotgun seat. Coffee's black as county night, phone buzzing at my feet. Headlights paint the back roads dirt. Midnight's when the work gets real. Billy's combine coughed and died. Sarah's gauges lost the wheel. Chrome toolbox rattles round. Dogs howling in the cab outside. one's there. Iron sweat, it's all I've ever known. Hammer in my hand, counting calls on the phone. One by one, I put them back together. I'm out in the dark, holding tight to forever. Road where the cornfields break, wires fray and axles snap. I ain't got a 9 to 5, just a job in this old map. Folks depend on someone tough, gotta fix what don't just expect. It's not the pay of thanks I chase, it's knowing I can mend. Only rides, radio low. Sometimes I wonder why I roam, turning steel back into hope brings me right back home. These sparks fire up the midnight air. I'm the one who answers when no one's there. Fire and sweat, it's all I've ever known. Hammer in my hand, counting calls on the phone. One by one, I put them back together. I'm out in the dark, holding tight to forever.
Boots by the back door, rings of dirt. Worn jean pockets wrinkle my shirt. Old dog barking, mud on the floor. Sun beating down, can't ask for more. Hands stained red, callous and grit. Chainsaw buzzing, don't ever quit. Cornbread breakfast, coffee's thick. Monday's hard, moves too quick. Paint peeling, mailbox bent. Last night's moonlight, time I spent. Rooster's time and rain on 10. Wagons wobble, where to begin? Who needs streets lined up with gold when the dirt runs deep and bold? Can you trade a mansion view for miles of sky and fields of dew? Who needs all that anyway when you got red clay? Yeah, cuffed up jeans, work boots, cake, pocket full of dreams nobody can take. I seen high rises but never felt right. There's peace in a storm at the end of the night. Rich men hustling, count their break. I count the blessings that the sunrise makes. Keep your pearls, your city parade. My bandana soaks up honest wage. Pick up, wear rust like a badge. Neighbors waving, we don't brag. Cheap blue cooler, I stay in cold. Tired but happy, dirt in my soul. Ain't silver spoons or limousines. Simple living fits this king. Who needs streets lined up with gold when you got red clay? You got red clay when you got red clay.
Got dust in my boots, sun in my eyes, yeah. The hammer rings out just like a tune, I know. Coffee's cooling on the tailgate, job ain't done. But it feels just me and the radio. You can read the lines pressed in my palm. Rows and grooves older than my oldest hat. Built half this town with splinters and grit. Nails driven one by one, can't measure more than that. Call it stubborn or call it proud. Either way, it's who I am when I lay this body down. These calloused hands don't ask for much. They let the work talk, and they've taken enough. If you want to know my story, don't look away. The truth is right there in every line they made. Steel beams rising with the pink morning light. Lunch and brown paper leaning up against the truck. Swapping laughs, talking bigger plans. Some days last forever, some vanish in the mud. But these hands keep going, never say when. Hard gears never break what they can't comprehend. These calloused hands don't ask for much. They let the work talk, they've taken enough. If you want to know my story, don't look away. The truth is right there in every line they made. To all the young ones swinging hammers beside me, you'll find in your palms everything you need. These calloused hands don't ask for much. Oh, let the word talk. They've taken enough. Yeah, if you want to know me, don't turn away. Truth's right there in every line they made. Yeah, right there. Right there in my hand. Up before sunrise, coffee and toast. Another day coming, doing what I know most. These hands of mine, they tell it straight. The story of struggle wouldn't change my fate. Working the fields, under the sun. No fancy degrees, just getting things done. Mama taught me well about honest ways. Papa showed me pride in working days. Calloused hands, they tell my tale. Working hard, I'll never fail. Built this life with sweat and time. Manos trabajadores, mi herencia real. En el campo duro, mi vida normal. Como mi padre, como su padre también. Este es mi camino, mi forma de ser.
sake. Every cracking line's a chapter written true. Stories of the life I've lived, the work I do. Family tradition, running deep and strong, following their footsteps where I belong. Simple kind of life, but it treats me right. These hands keep working day and night. Calloused hands, they tell my tale. Working hard, I'll never fail. Built this life with sweat and time. These hands are rough, but they're all mine.